Hello there. I said, hello there. Thanks. Can you hear me now? Good. So, have you heard that exposure to loud noises on the job can lead to hearing loss or worse? It can. In fact, an estimated 22 million U.S. workers are exposed to noise that is loud enough to be hazardous every year. Regardless of your workplace or tools, you should be aware that repeated exposure to loud noises can permanently damage your hearing. So, how do you know if you're being exposed to hazardous noise on the job? Well, do you hear ringing or humming in your ears after leaving work? Do you have to shout to a coworker an arm's length away to be heard? And do you experience temporary hearing loss after leaving the workplace? That's what I was afraid of. The amount of damage noise can do to your hearing depends on three things: decibel level, distance, and time. Let's take a closer look at each. Sound is measured in decibels. Safe or moderate sound levels are only around 50 to 60 decibels, which is the volume of most conversations. With extended exposure to levels that rise between 85 and 90 decibels, you're going to need some sort of hearing protection. This very loud volume can be produced by blow dryers, blenders, or vacuum cleaners. And you should put on that hearing protection now! Extremely loud sounds in the 90 to 110 decibel range are made by lawnmowers, hand drills, chainsaws, and even digital music players. The most damaging noises are classified as painful and include jet engines, jackhammers, and firearms, all of which can be deafening at 120 to 150 decibels. Distance is another key factor in protecting your hearing. Decibels decrease with distance from the source of any noise, so moving away will lower your chances of injury. The third key to protecting your hearing is time, because the damaging effects of noise can add up over your lifetime. So your risk for permanent damage increases with regular exposure to loud sounds. With sounds that are 100 decibels, limit your exposure to no more than 2 hours a day. At 115 decibels, you're limited to 15 minutes of exposure a day. Ask a supervisor about your company's hearing loss prevention program. At the very least, if you work around loud noises, you should always use appropriate hearing protection. Well, maybe not always. So, a quick recap. Lots of people suffer hearing loss on the job, but paying attention to volume levels, distance, and exposure time can make a big difference. So listen up and protect your ears. To get an earful of other workplace safety tips and techniques, call Montana State Fund.